others. Next speaker, Shri S.Niranjan Reddy. Time is 8 minutes.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. I thought I'll get to speak for 8 minutes. Yes. Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Sir, I rise to support the bill because this is in continuation of a constitutional amendment that was made in 2012 by the 97th Amendment. So most of the provisions, sir, are bringing this cooperative, multi-state cooperative societies act in tune with the constitutional requirements that require the governance of cooperative societies. So the 97th Amendment of the Constitution makes provisions in respect of cooperative societies. Now these cooperative societies would have to be governed in terms of the constitutional requirements. So for multi-state cooperative societies earlier, there was a lacuna because this could not be provided for in the way the Constitution wanted the composition to be. Sir, there was a concern expressed by quite a few members that possibly this multi-state cooperative society encroaches into the area of the state government. Sir, I may want to differ with certain concerns expressed by my preceding speaker, S.Niranjan ji, because I was a part of the joint parliamentary committee. Even in the committee that I had spoken, I had explained that the Constitution makes a clear distinction between cooperative societies that have their objects in one state. Then the state would have the complete authority to deal with such cooperative societies by making a law, because it is a state subject. But the Constitution itself specifies that any corporation, which Supreme Court has now clarified will also include a cooperative society, if it has objects in more than one state or has operation in more than one state, then it is the central government alone that needs to make a law. So while I am someone who is a strong votary of the state rights ordinarily, I find, sir, that this particular amendment does not breach the constitutional requirement of not encroaching into a state power. But having said that, in fact, sir, this bill also takes care to say that if there is a cooperative society registered under a state law, which is going to be merging with a multi-state cooperative society, the merger of the state cooperative society would be done in accordance with the state law only. So I may want to just allay some apprehensions of some of the members that this possibly may encroach into the state's domain. Sir, then the third point that I wanted to highlight is the reason my party and I rise to support the bill is because this is encouraging the framework of multi-state cooperative society, and it also provides, sir, for, as the Honorable Chairman, sir, had mentioned, for the composition now to include members of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, because the Constitution by an amendment said you must have a cooperative society which should mandatorily have people from the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe. The amendment now, sir, brings in that feature, making it mandatory that in any multi-state cooperative society, the composition must be in terms of what the Constitution provides. Sir, the amendments also provide for better administration of cooperative societies because it provides for a concurrent audit, which means, sir, that earlier we have seen cases where multi-state cooperative societies were giving a self-serving audit, which was keeping things in the dark, eventually led to certain collapse of some multi-state cooperative societies, including certain banks, which has resulted in great magnitude of loss to investors. Sir, now this society's law specifically provides that there would be a separate concurrent audit that must be mandatorily done. It provides, sir, for a cooperative ombudsman who would be able to take care of complaints that are made in respect of every cooperative society. So the last of the features that I just wanted to quickly touch upon as to why we support the bill is it also provides that in terms of the Information Act, a cooperative information officer would be appointed who would ensure a free flow of information, sir, from the cooperative society and with regard to the affairs of the cooperative, multi-state cooperative society to whoever is seeking information. This will ensure greater transparency. Sir, in all, the bill provides for greater accountability, provides for greater transparency, makes it sync and align with the constitutional requirements, and I would think, sir, that this bill is actually being made maybe after 11 years to bring the multi-state cooperative societies in line with the constitutional requirements. So I therefore support the bill, and I thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity.